Okay, so this is one of the designs out of the Gnome Christmas bundle, and this is the one that I'm going to give to you for free. And you can resize him to whatever size you want. He's pretty small right now, so I'm just gonna make him a little bit bigger. Let's assume we're doing a card 4x6. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to ungroup him first. I'm going to move the words over because I'm going to put that on the inside of my card. And I'm going to go ahead and attach them while I have it all together already so that it'll print together. And then I'm going to make the little gnome a little bit bigger. So I'm just going to drag and make him a little bit bigger. So let's see. That should be good. 3.5 by 5.5 approximately. I think that will be good. Let's see. Gonna measure just a second. Actually, I'm gonna make him a little bit bigger because I'm going to use an 8.5 by 11 and just fold it in half to make the card. So that gives me about 7 inches to work with. So I'll go about right there. All right, so just if you didn't see that, it's he is, let's select the whole thing first. He is altogether 4 and approximately half and 6.8 in size. My letters, I think I'm going to make them a little bit bigger because that's going to be on the inside of the card. And I have plenty of room to work with, so I'm going to make it about that big. All right, so there we go. That's all there is to that. Everything's ready to cut, so I'm going to go ahead and hit make it and check my mats to see what all I need. So I have white, red, yellow, green, and pink. Looks good. So I'm going to go ahead and hit continue. All right, I'm going to be using cardstock, and my favorite one for these projects is just the medium cardstock. The pressure should be fine, and I'm ready to go to load the first mat. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put the card together. All I'm going to do is take your 8.5 by 11, fold it in half, and crease it. So I know where I'm going to work with my gnome. These are my little cutouts that I did. So I'm going to get them in order. This is the writing that's going to go on the inside. Okay. And then this is the rest of the outside. This is a pretty easy project, very little to cut. There are little intricate pieces, but they should cut okay. Be sure that you use a brayer to secure your paper to your mat. That really helps a lot. And if you need to use painter's tape to hold down the edges, now you can make this guy 3D if you want to. For a card, I'm just going to go ahead and make him flat because if you want to put it inside of an envelope or anything like that, then let's not work on the paper itself. Let's work on the work table so I don't get glue all over the place. And just get your glue going. I use tacky glue. I'm just going to go ahead and tap on the flower petals so that they'll stay down as well. And then bring my card over. And his hat's the biggest thing. I just need to make sure that I have enough space for his face and everything. So I'm going to put him on, you can put him straight, crooked, however you want. I'm just going to go ahead and put him on a little crooked because his little bells are going to hang from his hat. On this side, you can flip it and do the other side. It really doesn't matter. It's up to you, however you want to do it. Now the little nose goes on top and the beard goes under. So you just want to make sure that everything lines up okay. So it does butt up just right up against the hat. So I'm going to go ahead and glue down his beard. I think this would be pretty done in glitter as well, or pearlized cardstock. And then just guide it on so I don't get glue all over the place. Press it down. I got that going. Everything's good. Make sure my nose is gonna fit in there just right and cover all that up. Because you know things get turned over and we want to make sure. So I did have it turned over. Just folding down these frayed edges from the paper that because this is pearlized paper, it just left a little fray. So I just folded them down and then work his nose into the right place. His nose would be cute with a little dot behind him as well. Okay. Then we have the the bells that hang, the holly that goes on top, the little flower, and the two little bells that hang also. So I'm going to go ahead and glue down I'm going to glue this guy down first. So I used textured cardstock, so I want to make sure I get it the way I want it with the texture on the right side. Always get these ends so that they don't rip up later. Clean off the glue. All right. That. Okay, and then I'll put my holly on top of that. I'm going to hang it to hide that one spot on that drop down. I think that's good enough, however you want it. And then the little bells. Oops. Oh. I put them upside down. The bells hang from this side. Oh, shoot. I think I can recoup from that. Okay, sorry about that. Ooh. Yeah, bloopers would be good for me, right? All right, and then let's stick this on top. I think these are the little holly bells. There we go. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, there we go. Okay, then I'm going to put the little bells on the string. Okay, so I'm going to put one there, obviously to hide my glue spot that I just messed up on. And then just hang the other guy on the other side. I hang like this. Okay. And then the little cutout of this, which was on the inside of his hat, you can put it wherever you want. You can put it on his beard. You can put it over here on the top of these guys. I don't know, I think it looks kind of cute on his beard maybe. Like a little snowflake. Okay, so really simple. Really simple. Okay, open your card up. All right, and then we're gonna place these where we want them. Okay. Okay, so this is the J for the jolly, and I want it to kind of open up in the whole center of the card. So I need to place this so that when it folds, it's not gonna, damage this guy so bad. So just decide where you want that little fold crease to be. I think right there is good. This little guy should come under but not hit the crease to say jolly. And then we have the B up here. And you can do this any way you want. Any way you want. line it up any way you want, but that's basically it. So I'm just going to glue that down. You can use a glue stick as well. I just like the aliens because I can trust that it's gonna, number one, dry clear, and number two, last a long time. So I'm not worried about the white showing through because I know that that's gonna dry clear. Now you can put this on any type of cardstock for the back, no problem. I'll come back and show you when it's all dry that it will be clear. Make sure you can see what I'm doing. This is a very simple project. And the file for this Be Jolly is free in the blog at craftdreamtime.com. And I will put a link in the description so that you have it and can get to it and see the written instructions as well. Okay, there we go. So that's the Be Jolly card. Just want to make sure, well, I'll probably let that dry first and then I'll fold it. So I'm not lifting it off the paper. All right. So this is another one that we made prior to this one, so you can see how this is supposed to go. I don't know what came over me, anyways. And then the Be Jolly's on the inside. It's very cute. This one's on an olive piece of paper, cardstock. It's textured. So just a cute little Christmas card. I hope you enjoyed that.